Join me today as we make a delicious cheeseburger casserole. So bear with me today. I had a little bit of dental work done, so I may have kind of a funny look on my face, but that's because of that and not our dinner. So today we're going to be making a delicious cheeseburger casserole. Now this is a keto version and it sounded really good, so I can't wait to try it. So we're going to start off today by adding a half a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of oil, olive oil. I've got a pound of ground beef, and then I'm just going to add some cracked black pepper. And all I'm going to do is break this ground beef up. While we're waiting for our hamburger to start cooking, we're going to go ahead and start grating up some cheese. Now I like to use a little rotary grater. I just think they work really nice. I just find by grating the cheese when you use it, you don't have that cornstarchy film that's on your cheese. So I don't know that I'm going to use all this cheese, but you see it's just really easy to do this with this little rotary grater. So if you're interested, I'll go ahead and link it down below if it's something that you'd like to check out. They're pretty inexpensive, and I really like mine. So again, we're just cooking up our ground beef, and I'm just breaking it up into smaller pieces like so. This is just a little meat breaker. I don't really know what these are called, but they're just so handy, especially for like ground beef and ground pork. Now that the ground beef is cooked, I'm just going to take some of this grease off with a paper towel. I just find this is one of the easiest ways to do this. I'm going to leave a little bit of the oil in there. And then I'm going to go ahead and just put this in another bowl. So after I've emptied the hamburger in another bowl, I put in about 4 slices of bacon. And I'm going to cook those up, and that'll just take me a minute. My pan's nice and hot, and I'll come back as soon as the bacon's cooked. All right, so now the magic happens. So what we're going to do is we are going to add a couple of dill pickles. We're going to slice them up. I've got 1 medium onion. And I'm going to put these in with my hamburger mixture, just like so. Just like that. Now I'm also going to add a few of my hamburger pickles just because I really like them. And I think, you know, a hamburger tastes like a hamburger when you've got hamburger pickles. And the recipe at this point says to add ketchup. We're going to add 1/4 of a cup of ketchup, like so. We're going to add some mustard. And this, we're going to add 1/4 of a cup of mustard. Now we're mixing all this together into the same bowl, just like so. We're going to add about 1/4 of a cup of mayonnaise. And then we're going to add 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce, just like so. And that's really about all I have there. And then we're going to add a little bit of garlic powder, and the recipe says a teaspoon, so I'm just going to shake a little bit in here, and we're going to give this a stir. until it's all kind of combined together. Now, remember, we're making a cheeseburger casserole, so this basically has all the things that a cheeseburger, has on it. The pickles and the, everything. So we're just gonna mix this up until the mustard and the ketchup and the mayonnaise are kind of combined together. And then we're gonna take our bacon pieces, just like so, and we're gonna cut these into smaller bite-sized pieces. We're gonna add it to our hamburger mixture. Ooh, that was easy. All right, easy, easy, easy. And we're just gonna drop this in here and give it one final stir. Just like so. So this is gonna be like a bacon cheeseburger casserole. This is gonna be really, really, really good. All right, that's looking really good, and it smells amazing. Oh my gosh, does it ever smell good? All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get another bowl because we're gonna mix up some heavy cream with 3 large eggs. All right, in our separate bowl, we're gonna add our 1/4 cup of heavy cream to our 3 eggs and just give those a quick stir, a quick little whisk with a fork or a whisk, whatever works, just like so. So we're gonna take a cup of our cheddar cheese, and we're gonna take half of this and we're gonna put it in our beef mixture, just like so. And I'm just gonna mix it up one more time. Got a couple pickles on the skewer here. I'm sorry, I'm over here in the corner of my kitchen. I came home and my husband's got the whole front of it going with a couple of Instant Pots, so it's kind of crowded over here today, but all right, so I've sprayed one of my smaller casserole dishes. This is about an 8 by 8. I'm gonna just pour my meat mixture into the pan, just like so. Get everything in there. And then what you want to do is just kind of spread it evenly all over the pan, just like so. And then I'm going to take my egg mixture and I'm just going to pour that over the top of my casserole, just like so. Try to get it put in, where it looks like it needs it. Want it kind of in the whole casserole. It's going to kind of bunch up in a couple of the places you pour it. So just make sure you have the egg mixture throughout the whole casserole. Then we're going to take the other half of our cheese and we're going to put it right over the top of our casserole. Just like so. Right now I have an oven that's preheating at 375. And so I am going to take this, I'll just add another tablespoon of cheese over it. Make sure every little bite has a piece of cheese. And then we're going to throw it in the oven. Because I'm not having any bread right now, I'm actually going to have a couple of these 0 net carb tortillas. I found these at the grocery store and they're really good. So I'm gonna have 2 of these with my casserole, and I'm also gonna have some sugar-free Jell-O and some cottage cheese. Well, this casserole looks absolutely amazing. I am gonna go ahead and serve some up and have that for dinner. Oh, it smells so good. It smells just like a cheeseburger. Look at that. It's just absolutely perfect. So I'm gonna give it a try. That is good. Some of these dishes, it's just amazing how good they are. So give this one a try. If you haven't made it before, it's a really good one. And I hope you'll consider subscribing to my video. Give me a like, a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate any comments that you have. Thanks so much. Have a great night. Bye-bye.